O bright sun of the night, I lift my eyes up to thee. O ye amber golden light, let the dark sweep over me. Mighty cauldron, O Nidus, I surrender all to thee. Panacean nothingness, when nothing is left.
Hi everyone and welcome for my another build video. In this video I will present you a final version or build of Resilient Fire. So let's watch it. I'm as always Dark Elf. I use in this build the Atrona because Atrona got some buff. As always I use Shaga Skulls as a foot and second stage of vampire you can use for example as third stage. So let's watch build. As you can remember, I used Grodar, heavy head, impenetrable multi-effect enchantment, shoulders heavy, impenetrable, maximum health. You can use multi-effect enchantment, resilient for Yakeda, reinforced and multi-effect enchantment. So, and the second set is overwhelming, sash, impenetrable, multi-effect, resilient fire, sabatons. So you can use, for example, well-fitted or study or impenetrable. It doesn't matter. Next is study, legs, multi-effect, and impenetrable, hence multi-effect enchantment. What's about jewelry? As always, Malakath infused reduce magic cost, and rings and neck of overwhelming. There is two version with full arcane, two arcane. I mean, with two reduce magic cost of spells, or second version is infused with the same glyph, reduce magic cost. For example, for ring, and for neck is infused but with glyph on spell damage. I mean, as you can see, like a Z glyph, spell damage enchantment. You can use Z or Z as you like. For me, comfortable is boss version. So as you can remember, I used fire stuff, but I think lightning stuff is also nice because we have, as you can remember, we have ancient knowledge which increase by 8% our area damage effect and abilities. Let's watch which area effects ability we have. First is Burning Talons, Ferocious Leap, Swarm in Xion, Water Armor, Draw Essence. So many skills. You can use as always fire stuff for increasing your whip, lightning attacks, and degeneration, which also working good, and burning effect. And sword and bird overwhelming shield, impenetrable maximum magicka. There should be a study, and sword. One hand of resilient Yakeda on Hornet, and weapon damage enchant providing Hornet because I use in this build Duressence, which scan for your max damage. As you can see, in first stage we have 3,000, about 3,000 magic damage. And healing for some damage caused. And this trait is really nice and best for this skill. You can use powered, but I recommend Nihorad. So you can also use instead of one piece or overwhelming and one piece resident Yokeda, ring of trainee for getting some maximum health. You should use two pieces of helming, for example, waist and feet, or waist and hands, and of course trainee, one ring or neck. So let's watch it. My champion system. I will show you the same champion system as in last video with this build. The green side is next. Nothing changed. I have Thermotouch for getting Exploiter. Exploiter is really good. And of course, quick recovery. You can increase your resistant passive, or same as last video. I recommend in this points. Let's watch my skills. Also same as last video. And Method Rain, Arrow Stun, source of stun for Slice, and skill which activate Flame Lash. Of course, Flame Lash. Why Flame Lash? Because as you can see, it targeting an off-balance or immobilized enemy changes this ability into Power Lash, allowing you to lash an enemy at half of cost and to deal flame damage and heal you for some health or 2 seconds. This effect can occur once every 3 seconds, which sources can activate off-balance, activate Power Lash. There is 2 sources, is Fossilize, Stun, and sources of Immobilize, and next is Burning Talons. Burning Talons is only Immobilize and some good damage, and sources of Ignite Synergy, which can activate your an ally near. And of course, next is Burning Talons, Degeneration, Fierce Sleep. On Break Bar, you can use Temporal Glove for getting minor protection, or Spell Wall, or I recommend Bloodstone, Swarming Stone, Sion, I don't know. It's really great ulti for Sound Survive and deal great damage. As armor, we have Volatile Armor for some damage, and sources of our armor. Elusive Means for Kite Team for Survive. It's really cheap. Next is Draw Essence. This skill gets some buff, more damage, more healing, and also it returns 10% if you deal damage and enemies. It's really nice. You can also use Debris, but I don't recommend, because healing from the essence is really nice. It's really better than Debris. And damage which I have Debris is really small and nothing here. for this reason to swap and change your morph of durations. And Coagulation Blood, it also got some healing buff, I mean, and 20% healing, and as always it's really high hopes. It also have a high cost, and last is Cauterize. So there is two arrays, Cauterize or Flameless Oblivion. I like Cauterize. Yes, it have a really bad healing, but it's also healing. I think I need some healing sources. You can also really use for Famous Oblivion. Also, in the same time, Cauterize gear our Major Prophecy, which increase your spell critical rating. Why we should have this buff? Because it also 10% spell critical for our crit healing. It should be on your back bar, and for increase change your crit healing of Coagulation Blood, and also Cauterize. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. Cheers.